रिकॉर्डिंग करते हैं ना उसके निशान आ रहा है ये कर पाएंगे तो थोड़ी सी कर लो चलाने में क्या क्या चलाना हेडलाइन ब्लैक
ऐसा मत कहिए ऐसा मत कहिए कहीं ना कहीं पास में रहता बहुत दूर नहीं जाता बहुत दूर नहीं I got a chance to talk about that also.
सोना की पहले थोड़ी सी
First time I saw But I was so impressed. And I'm not associating that sort of crowd, very happy. With placards, Hi! Girls, large numbers. I'm so happy. And
Why?
Nothing like this.
Honorable Vice President Shri M. Hameed Ansari ji, Honorable Minister of External Affairs Shri Salman Khurshid ji, Editor of this trilogy Dr. Narendra Jadhav, Publisher of this trilogy Shri K.P.R. Nair ji, Mrs. Vasundhara Jadhav, distinguished guests and friends, greetings and salutations. Wow, what an overwhelming response. Can we have a little clap for the people who are I would like to take a minute to introduce myself. I am Tejal Tanmay Jadhav, daughter-in-law of Mrs. Vasundhara Jadhav and Dr. Narendra Jadhav. I will be your host and compeer for this event. Let me begin by expressing a warm welcome to all of you to today's book release function, a groundbreaking trilogy on Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's extensive and comprehensive oratory contributions to society, Ambedkar Speaks, edited by Dr. Narendra Jadhav. Also, as you all know, today is International Women's Day, I would like to wish all the wonderful women in the audience a very happy Women's Day. Now without further delay, I would like to request Shri KPR Nairji, Managing Director, Konark Publishers, to deliver the formal inaugural speech and facilitate the esteemed guests.
Most respected Honorable Sri Hameed Ansari, Honorable Sri Salman Khushi, our author Dr. Narendra Jadhav ji, Mrs. Vasundhara Jadhav ji, and dear friends, good evening. On behalf of Konark Publishers and the distinguished gathering present here this evening, may I heartily welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Sri Hameed Ansari, and thank him for accepting our request to release this comprehensive trilogy on Dr. Ambedkar's speeches, painstakingly edited by Dr. Narendra Jadhav ji. May I request Mrs. KPR Nair to honor Honorable Vice President of India with flowers. Thank you. To preside over today's function, we have with us Sri Salman Khushi, Honorable Minister for External Affairs, Government of India. His incisive and deep understanding of the Indian Constitution and vast knowledge on all aspects of law and governance in India, making the ideal choice for a discussion on Ambedkar. Heartiest welcome, sir. May I request Ms. Priyanka Sarkar, Editor-in-Chief of Konark Publishers, to come up, present a bouquet to Mr. Khushi. The author and the editor of this invaluable study, Ambedkar Speaks, needs hardly any introduction. Dr. Narendra Jadhav's untiring scholarship has made available to readers Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's great speeches in a thematic and chronological manner. It has been delight and pleasure working with Dr. Narendra Jadhav in bringing out these volumes, and each and every member of Konark team enjoyed our association. Welcome, sir, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to be associated with you and Dr. Ambedkar to this outstanding work. Let me welcome Dr. Jadhav, my author, with flowers. Dr. Vasundhara Jadhav ji, wife of It also provides a platform for creative and artistic minds and so on. Konark is not just another publishing company. We have a track record of publishing meaningful and intellectually stimulating books which have contributed immensely to critical discourses on issues and concerns of national importance. We have recently launched our e-publishing program where all Konark books are now available on an e-platform. So now moving with the times, you can read all Konark titles including the present study on your Kindle, iPhone and so on. On behalf of Konark Publishers, I once again extend a very warm welcome to all of you. My special welcome to all our well-wishers and supporters who are present here to make this function a grand success. A special welcome to members of the media for their continued support. Thank you.
Other responsibilities and commitments. If I'm not mistaken, and please correct me, Pops and I, that this is the 22nd or the 23rd book? 22nd. Wow, 22nd, there you go. So now I would like to request Dr. Jadhav, Member Planning Commission, which is chaired by Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Member of National Advisory Council, which is chaired by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi ji, and editor of this trilogy, to give his introductory remarks and insights, as we all are eager to know what has motivated him to produce this book.
Honorable Vice President of India, Mr. Hameed Ansari ji, Honorable External Affairs Minister and Chair of this function, Mr. Salman, distinguished invitees, and there are so many of you here, ladies and gentlemen. This is truly an historic occasion for me. 3 books, a trilogy on one of the most illustrious sons of India, that is Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, which I have had the privilege of editing, is being released today. by the Honorable Vice President of India, who is himself an erudite scholar, and in the presence of Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Mr. Salman Khurshid, who is also a reflective thinker and a writer, and that too in the presence of such a distinguished audience. For me as a writer, this is indeed a dream come true. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is my hero. I dare say, like millions of his followers, Dr. Ambedkar is in my psyche. Indeed, Dr. Ambedkar is in my DNA, and I'm truly overwhelmed with joy today that my dream project has seen a fruition today. As we all know, Dr. Ambedkar appeared on the India's socio-political scene in the early 1920s and remained in the forefront of social, cultural, economic and political transformation of India during the closing decades of the British rule. After the independence in 1947, it was Dr. Ambedkar who played a uniquely significant role till his death in 1956 in laying the foundation of modern India. Dr. Ambedkar's life is an incredible saga it's an incredible saga, an untouchable boy, humiliated every step of the way from childhood to the youth, beat all odds, securing the highest and the most reputable degrees from the world-class universities. He then devoted his life to the destruction of the caste-ridden old order that was characterized by injustice and denial of human rights. He was not favored either by family fortune or political lineage, but by the sheer grit of his determination and back-breaking hard work, supreme courage and selfless sacrifice. Dr. Ambedkar became the principal architect of the Constitution of Independent India. He then proceeded to build the safeguards of affirmative action for establishing a more equitable society that is capable of delivering so valiant upholder of the India's republic, but also emerges as the conscious keeper of modern India. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always felt that Dr. Ambedkar it is grossly unfair to characterize Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar as simply as a leader of Dalits. Dr. Ambedkar was not simply a Dalit leader, not even only a leader of the oppressed people of India. He was a national leader, period. Dr. Ambedkar's erudition, his mass movements, his role in the government and outside clearly shows that his brand of nationalism was quite different from the brands of nationalism by others. Dr. Ambedkar's nationalism was not merely confined to the transfer of political power to the Indians. It was focused on a much broader notion of sustainable national reconstruction, that is to say, building a democratic republic through creation of social equality and cultural integration in the age-old, caste-ridden and inherently unjust and discriminating society. In spite of being a statesman and a mass leader, Dr. Ambedkar always remained a reflective thinker and erudite scholar. Even while being fully engrossed in mass movement and political upheavals, he wrote remarkable treatises on economics, sociology, anthropology, history and culture, politics, law and religion, which is clearly mark of a true intellectual. Dr. Ambedkar also delivered a very large number of speeches on a very wide range of subjects and in diverse regional, national and international fora. Among the subjects, his speeches ranged from social, economic and religious issues to those relating to law and constitution, besides, of course, politics. In terms of the forums or fora, it included the then Bombay Province Legislative Assembly, Bombay Legislative Assembly, roundtable conferences hosted by the British government in London, in his role as the Labour member of the Viceroy's Executive Council, in the Central Legislative Assembly as the first Law Minister of Independent India, in Constituent Assembly as the chairman of the Drafting Committee of the Constitution, and in the